Welcome back to another game here, and this time, this is the first game where I have gone above 2,000. We have a very high ELO game here, and there's actually quite a bit of an ELO difference here, but I'm hoping, I may be wrong here, but I don't think ELO differences mean as much when you're above 2,000.
Presto.
That's interesting. I was pushed a deer instead of taking sheep. So, we have Solomon, or I don't think that's how you pronounce it, Solomon. No, I think I was more correct with the first one, Solomon. Yeah, we've got Solomon here in blue playing as the Portuguese, and then YT Gian Hey. Yeah, I definitely didn't say that right either. So, oh, and then of course there are two characters I don't even know how to pronounce. So we're just gonna call them Yellow. And they're actually pushing deer before they take any herdables here, which is interesting. But, of course, no idle TC time. And Yellow has more resources collected. So, while I don't think that this ELO difference will make much of a difference here, since both players are obviously solid players, I do think that Yellow is definitely still the underdog here, so kind of rooting for him. Now they're both going for a very similar build order here. Yellow's got 5 on wood and 5 taking deer, and this villager is probably going to make a dock after building that house, same as this one did. So I could actually learn something here about a good build order for water maps. This is really good for me as well, because the funny thing is, when I first came up with the idea for this series, probably over a year ago now, my goal was to get a range of all ELOs, so I could learn things from mid ELO and high ELO, and then I just started casting a bunch of low ELO games because I find them a lot more fun. And while I do find them a little more fun and amusing because people can make mistakes, this is where you can really learn stuff. And a lot of intense games happen up at high ELO. So, while I do like low ELO a little more, I think it is time to stop neglecting these high ELO games, because there's a lot of good stuff that happens here. And it's very teaching. So blue is actually a little bit ahead on the fishing ships here. Blue did get it up slightly quicker, but pretty much identical build orders, except Yellow's made a second lumber camp, which might actually be why blue has more fishing ships. Let's see, do they have the same amount? 11 versus... Okay, I can actually, I can check at the top. Don't know why. Yeah, I do interesting things in this series. But yeah, this guy that builds the dock always goes on the shore fish next to the dock. Common practice for all water maps, nomad, migration here. And I've actually really been wanting to get a migration game casted while it's in the map pool, because I think it's an interesting map. And this was the only one I could find today, so I thought, you know, let's just do a high ELO game here. So Yellow, they're actually both adding a second dock. It's funny how identical this is. I don't think I've ever seen such similar starts for two opponents here. But Yellow's gonna have the second dock up before Blue does. And Yellow's actually gonna take the lead in fishing ships, which is really important. Like, Blue may have this safe pond back here, but there's only one tile of fish left, first of all. Second of all, you can't get your military out. Like, you need Navy on migration, obviously. So, Yellow's in a much better position to start moving Navy out, whereas Blue is going to have to build another dock to do that. And it could be difficult, because if Blue waits too long, Yellow could have some Navy out that'll actually deny the dock, if Yellow is attentive enough. But Yellow's clicked up first, which is, I mean, this I think, okay, it's economy units, so yeah, it's fishing ships and villagers, but I think I've just learned a lot about how to play water maps. Oh my god. Blue's on gold before getting up at all. So is Yellow, although they have different numbers here. Yellow's moved on to berries. Neither player is making a transport ship for the middle yet, so we'll have to see when one of them decides to go to the middle. Blue still isn't making a dock on the outside. Yeah, it's just, there's so many villagers on board for both of them. It's interesting. I'll have to kind of look over this and do this next time I get a water map. And I haven't seen either one of them get housed yet, so I mean, that's impressive in itself. So what is Yellow gonna do getting up first? Oh, this is a fast castle. I see. Yeah. Alright. Now, is Blue's also doing a fast castle. So, oh, and here's Blue's outside dock. A little hidden, which actually might be good. Yellow might not find that, think Blue's not on water, and then surprise. No. Oh, and Yellow's gonna make a third dock too. So, these two civs are very traditional water civs. Like, you know, when you think of a water map, like, these are like two of the 4 civs you'd think about playing, along with probably Vikings and maybe Spanish. But I'd also put Italians in there. Italians are pretty good. So, definitely know what they're doing with the civ picking. Although, you know, it always could have been that they randomed into these. They got lucky. I'm not quite sure how Blue... Oh, Blue hasn't even clicked up yet. That's how. So... Ooh... I don't know. Yellow's definitely doing better. Yellow's gonna be up in just 20 seconds. And it's gonna take another 2 minutes for Blue to get up. Oh, and Yellow's got a transport here. Yellow's gonna start scouting the middle. Oh, and is bringing villagers. So, Yellow's gonna get the middle before Blue does. Oh, and just now getting loom. Okay. And Yellow's scouting Blue's shorelines with that fishing ship. Oh, wait. Shoot. Why'd it freeze? Jeez. Okay. So, I just noticed here, I don't know why it's suddenly stuttering so much, but, Blue's fishing ships actually could pass through here. So this dock is actually kind of bad, because now nothing back here can get out. But Blue is doing this, the insane fish boom thing, where you can line them all right next to the TC, or not the TC, the dock, and then they're extremely efficient. And here, yellow's putting up his TC. Yellow is in a much better position here, and you can see it by the score. Now, that's probably due to scouting, because if we look at blue here, yeah, that's about it. And then here is yellow's vision. So yeah, the scouting is definitely cushioning that score, but, and yeah, as we see, once blue gets up to castle age, the score for blue jumps up a little bit. But, okay, yellow actually has a bunch of military. Oh, there they are. Okay. I must have missed that. I think they must have been garrisoned. Yellow's gonna see that blue isn't on the middle island at all. There's no blue. Whoa! Blue's already clicked up to imp. Never mind. I'm not even sure how blue did that. I was oblivious. I was focused on red's little fire ships over here. Who cares about those? Blue's gonna have, like, heavy demos. Those are all gonna get blown out of the water there. But yellow's also looking to go up very soon. Is putting both of the buildings up. But, well, actually, no. It could have the resources very soon, since, actually, yeah, it shows the new requirements for the food and gold. Because Byzantines get a super cheap imp tech. Now, oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. And blue's researching. Now, I don't think being an imp will matter too much if you've lost all of your docks. And these docks could go down pretty quickly with these fire ships killing all of them. And that's the only dock that a demo's building in. Can blue save it? Oh, the demolition ship now. None of them die. None of the ships go down. So blue nearly up to imp now, and yellow's just clicked up. Blue nearly up to imp is actually not in the best situation. Now this second demo, which will probably get out, yeah, it will. This will kill the ships, and they're actually bunched up, so it's even better for blue here. But, I mean, yellow's not far behind on the imp timing. What? Oh, I thought that was a wonder. The demo does kill those three. I think blue just deleted the scout. So, what blue's gonna do here is go for not even care about the middle. Who needs the middle? The middle may have resources, but as the Portuguese, you get a unique building called a feitoria that just automatically generates resources for you. So blue doesn't even have to care about the middle. Blue can say screw the middle, screw everything that yellow even cares about in this game. And yellow's making a second TC, doesn't matter. Blue doesn't need that. Blue's just gonna make a bunch of feitoria back at his base and not even touch the center until he's got, like, maybe blue's gonna work towards caravel. It actually looks like he might, getting fletching and chemistry. So blue's got a full plan here. Oh, but we have Droman's, I mean, yeah, we have Droman's training for yellow here, which are insane ships. I mean, with the fact that yellow ships can actually get back here, and the insane range that Droman's have, if yellow gets enough of them, I mean, yellow could just destroy every building on blue's little island here. They have way too much range. Look at that. 12 range. Like, if you got right here, they could probably go all the way to the feitoria right there. Nothing on blue's island is safe if yellow has enough. But yellow's just gonna make one. They are pretty expensive. But I don't know. With whatever Blue is planning to do, you might need more. And Blue's actually just gonna go for normal galleons. Not the unique ship that Portuguese get, called the Caravel, which does a pretty cool, like, scorpion-like attack. Basically, water scorpions is how you can think of the Caravel. I'm not sure what they're supposed to counter, though. I mean, Yellow's got fire ships out, though. Yellow could protect this Droman with these fire ships against these war galleys. And I'm not sure when Blue's actually gonna get the galleon upgrade. Oh, there. So that'll be in about a minute. And fast fire's coming in, though, and Greek fire, which is the Byzantine Castle Age unique tech that I think it gives fires like 1 or 2 more range, and then conscription, of course. So Yellow, I mean, they're both in great spots here. If Yellow can get enough fast fires, then these galleons really aren't going to do much. But Blue can also make demos. And I mean, just one fire ship is also gonna die to these. Yeah. You're gonna need a lot more. Oh, and actually, Yellow's planned for that. Yellow's making a bunch of docks on the middle island here. And they've both got careening now. Which, gives transports more space, and I think, strengthens ships as well. Although I'm not sure in what way. I just know it gives transport ships plus 10 more space. But Blue's found these docks and is gonna start killing them. I'm not. Oh, and Blue's making Caravel too. I'm not sure where these fast fire ships are coming out of. Okay, it is these docks. That's good. Now, a demolition ship. Usually not good against galleys. But like, if they get in close, they still do a lot of damage to galleys. Oh, but they didn't. That didn't get close at all. That died instantly. Blue's obviously patrolled these in, I guess. But this single Droman is getting a few villager kills here, funnily enough. Now, that is not good for Yellow. Yellow really needs to garrison these ships. Yeah. Oh, but Yellow's got a lot of demos already. And more fast fires back there. There goes the Droman, sadly. I do hope we see another one from Yellow, because, like, not even just one more, but, like, a lot more. And then we have Dry Dock, which is just, like, you know, an even better version of careening. And Blue's just now getting handcart. Now, 31 minutes in, they're both an imp, having this huge navy battle. Like, it's just a completely different world up above 2,000 ELO, jeez. And now Blue's gonna have to do something about this. Oh, Blue's getting loom just now. Alright. Wait. Blue's getting elite organ gun. Okay. Blue could be planning a transport then. Now, I'm not sure. This castle is really helping against the fires here. Probably shouldn't fight under it if you're Yellow. But at the same time, I don't think Blue has ballistics, so they're actually dodging a lot of the shots. Oh god, Blue's units are trapped. Oh my goodness. And it's gone from Blue having a huge advantage to Yellow having a huge advantage. Yellow's turned it around just by trapping Blue's units in the back of his own base. And now, yes, I was just thinking about it. This is where you make as many Dromans as you can. And just have fun with it. And here, yellow's got heavy demo now, so anything blue might make will just be blown up if the fire ships can't deal with it. But blue's gonna be making another castle, getting ballistics, I was right, and dry dock, and is also going to be making docks under the castles, so they can't be taken out as easily by the fires. Oh, yellow did take out the dock that was getting dry dock, though. And now yellow's gonna switch into galleon, possibly. I assume out of anticipation for any demos that blue might make against the fires. But there goes blue's fish boom there. Blue could come back from this, though. I've seen crazier things. Now, I've been looking over at blue's base for a while, so let's see. No, there's just a lot of action going down, but it's kind of the same thing. So let's just quickly... It's got a castle up here. Really just full control of the middle island. So, sorry to all the Portuguese fans out there, but this game might be proof that you can't just spam Feitoria. Although, I do enjoy it myself. And now these castles are doing some real damage. I mean, these blue ships haven't even fired at the fire ships, and that was like, let's see how many kills this group of castles has. 16. And this castle alone has 5. So, yeah. That castle has had ballistics its entire lifetime, so ballistics has definitely done a lot of damage to yellow here. But yellow actually got a lot of damage on that castle from the Dromans. And yellow's gonna keep making Dromans, I like it. I think all you have to do here is keep blue preoccupied at his own base, and then you can just send like 20 Dromans, and I think you've won. And Capture Age cannot handle Navy fights on my computer. That worked a little. You know, it'll probably start stuttering a bunch again in, yeah, 2 seconds, but it was good while it lasted. Sorry, I was adjusting the microphone. So, blue's not going to be able to keep that castle up. I mean, the Dromans just... They outrange the castle, first of all. The castle has 15 range, and these have... Okay, never mind, they have 12. Wait. No, that's attack. That's pierce attack. That's pierce damage. So, they have 11 range. Yeah, the Dromans outrange the castle, which is just a horrible idea by the developers. You know, I feel like the cannon galleon should be the only thing that can outrange castles on water. But I'm just a player, so maybe there's a reason. Oh, now, I mean, that bombard cannon did somehow get 2 of those. And there goes another, but it's not even really a contest. Blue is, yeah, and there it is. Very well done from red. red, I mean, oh, I don't know, yellow. Yellow, the underdog, came in and literally blew ships out of the water and blew themselves. So unfortunately, I think that answers the question of whether or not you can just spam Feitoria as Portuguese, and it is a no. But I'm interested to see if Blue does this every time that Blue ends up on a water map. Like, maybe Blue favorites Migration or Nomad in the 1v1 map pool, and then just likes to do this. That would be interesting to watch. But yeah, there is. I mean, it was over for Blue. I think the entire point of the map is to go to the middle, so you really shouldn't take it lightly. Well, Blue is still like 100 elo higher than Yellow, so. But that would be actually a lot of elo to lose, right? If you lose to a guy 100 elo lower than you. But, I mean, I guess my point was proven. Elo difference really doesn't matter as much up there as it does at lower elos. And Blue even had a faster APM most of the game. Being speedy doesn't help every game, apparently. Well, thanks for watching, and look at that. Cool, right?